Hey everybody, it's Jen. I got a message from Shu today that told me that I was supposed to do a video because I've been absent for too long. So here I am. Hello. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you my charity stuff, my Scrap of Hope thing. I'm sorry about the adjusting. Um, I make little treats for holidays and then I sell them and save the proceeds to give to a needy family at Christmas. So for Valentine's Day, I'm making these little treats that are just as cute as they want to be. Here's what it looks like. This bear's a little fuzzy. So then this little thing says Happy Valentine's Day. But it's got candy in it. And I'll show you here what I did. So during the playoff game where the Steelers, yay, won the game. Sorry, everybody who hates the Steelers. I was making templates for my treats for this year. And the one that is contained in this box is one of these Snickers peanut butter squares. And if you haven't tried these, they're really very good. I'm surprised. It's the, who makes this? Mars? It's the Mars answer to a Reese cup, only it's got nuts. And it's like a Snickers bar, but it's got some smooth peanut butter in there. Sorry, I'm gonna yawn. I can't help it. So this is what's in this box. And this template measures 7.5 inches this way by 5.5 inches this way. And then it's scored at 1/2, 1.5 inches, 2 1/4, 3 1/4, 4 3/4, 5 3/4, and 6 1/2 on the 7.5 inch side. And on the 5.5 inch side, you score each side 3/4 of an inch in. And then you just you wind up with, a box that you could fold up into that thing, into that shape. And then you cut off on the 5.5 inch side where you scored your first 1/2 inch. You cut off up to the second score line. Just cut that whole piece off. And on the other side, you cut off the corners to the first score line. And then this folds up like this. Sorry. Anyway, you get the idea here, right? It all folds in. And you get the shape. So then you put score tape, tech tape, whatever kind of tape that you want to use, in the middle piece on the outside, or on the inside, on the inside of the box. And then on the 2 end tabs, and then on the 1/2 inch score. Now, what I did here was I used a Stampin' Up! Roller, and I made the cardstock patterned, and then I ran this piece through the crimper. And on the actual boxes, you can see that I have the edges rounded. I just used my chomper that I actually put away, believe it or not. I used the 1/4 inch side on the corner chomper. And then I just chomped it all around. But when you get to the 1/2 inch side where you crimp, you kind of have to do it twice. Because you have to get this piece, and I'll show you why in a minute. This piece folded on the 1/2 inch score and do that again. I'll show you why here shortly. So you wind up with that. That's what you end up winding up with. So then when you put it together, I just started with, hello, come on, get off of there. I start with the middle piece first. and I fight with it a lot. And then I put these tabs in. Just line everything up so that your box is square. And then when I do the top, of course you put the candy in now. And it fits in there just perfectly. Put your candy in. Then you fold your doodad down. Peel these guys off. These aren't real fancy because I don't, I'm not, I guess they're fancy enough, but they're not over the top. I'm really not an oh man, come on. I'm not an over the top kind of crafter. Some of you ladies out there, I swear, I don't know where you cull your inspiration from, or where you can pull the stuff that you do out of. Like, you ladies must have some kind of crazy muse. I don't have that muse. So my creativity just really is sort of, if you build it, it will come to you sort of creativity. I never start with an idea. Or a plan. So then you peel these off. I'm sorry, I'm getting back into the story now. Peel these off and seal that up. So then you have this cute little Percy type box, or carrier type box. Then I just took my, I used this is the bad part about this sticky tape, is it never gets off of you. So I just used worn lipstick, and I just kind of did the edges, and, here and there. Then I took a piece of Martha Stewart ribbon. I took 2 pieces. And I made one long piece. I cut it in the middle. And then I just took a little hot glue and bloop. Did that so that this would droop down. And then I just took another piece and made a little loop with my fake bow. So it works out pretty well though. And then I take a little dab of glue. And I pop that on there. And I take another little dab of glue, and I pop this right here. And I suppose you could use a glue dot, whatever. I had my glue gun out. It just had it. Plus, you need to hot glue this little bear on here. Now, this heart did not come on this bear. This bear just came with this little bow tie on here. But this was some sort of puffy plastic heart that I got last year. It had a sticky on it. So I just stuck it on there. And look how cute. It just looks like it was supposed to be there the whole entire time. So, just I glued it on and popped that there. And then I made out of the modern label punch. I punched out this brown. I'm sorry, I'm falling over and getting off camera. I don't even know what I'm doing. And then I used the word window punch to do this, the Happy Valentine's Day from the Teeny Tiny Wishes set. And I used a roller on the back of this, and I just stamped it 1,000,000 times and punched it out 1,000,000 times and stuck it on here. But I rolled it up so it's kind of, you can see that it's kind of 3D. And since I had my hot glue gun out, I just put it on there and put this here. Oops. So I have another one. And then when I first started, when I made it the first couple, I'll show you. Look, it's a little bear factory. I was toying with the idea of the person and then this was the very first one, which is kind of cute in its own right. But I wasn't crazy about it. So I stopped and I went to this one. And I didn't have a Happy Valentine's Day on this one. But I didn't really care for this one either. I guess I need to put a Happy Valentine's Day on there. Wasn't crazy about that one. And then somehow I came up with what I ended up with. So this is the first round of my treats that I sell. And, I went to Sam's and I just bought the boxes of candy. And I'll tell you, they're outrageous. Candy is outrageous what it costs to buy. But I think this box, there were 18 in it, I think. And, oh shoot, I missed one. And I think it was $12. So it was just a little nutty. But anyway, that's my tutorial. I have been very busy at work lately. And I've got a busy weekend. And then I think we're back to a low roar. We've got some concerts coming up. We've got Buck Cherry. And we have the Goo Goo Dolls coming. So, it should be a busy February, if I'm going to say it appropriately. And then maybe March will slow down for me. Winter is always my busier season. And then I can get back to really crafting in the summer months. But, I don't have a whole lot of time in the winter. But so I do what I can and futz around down here as often as I can get down. But I'm usually so tired. And with the weight loss challenge, I swim every day for an hour. I go to a water aerobics class for an hour every day, and then I try to get on the bike here and there. But usually I'm just so bloody tired by the time I get home. I definitely don't want any adrenaline. So, but I've been doing well. I've lost some weight, not as much as I would like, but it comes. The older you are, the slower it comes off. And it didn't get here overnight, so it's not going to go away overnight. I just have to keep plugging away and do what I can do. So that's all I have. I hope everybody's well and healthy and happy and delirious. So have a great day, ladies. Thanks for watching. Hugs and squishes. Bye.